Welcome to this HEB job application video. In this video, you're going to see what it's like working for HEB, the jobs available at HEB, the starting entry-level pay, including the entry-level warehouse jobs, how to apply at HEB, what to expect during the hiring process, examples of interview questions you may be asked, how old you have to be to work at HEB, does HEB drug test before they hire, how to check on your HEB application status, and some final thoughts on what I think about getting a job at HEB. Is this the right career for you? Make sure you like this video because it makes the YouTube algorithm help your friends and family members and people in general find these helpful videos. And subscribe so you can stay on top of what kind of jobs are available for your family and friends. Okay, let's get into this. HEB gets great reviews on websites such as Indeed.com and Glassdoor.com by present and past employees. Here are some of the things they talked about. First, the pros. The worker morale is very high. The company consistently shows that it cares about its employees. The co-workers get along very well. Raises are given out every 6 months. There are many opportunities for growth within the company. Management notices you if you work hard. It's one of the highest paying supermarket chains, and there are good benefits for full-time workers. Now, the cons. Sometimes there are inconsistent work hours assigned to its employees. Some managers may be difficult. Part-time workers don't get enough hours of work sometimes. Most employees have to work every single weekend. It will take you 1 year or 1,000 work hours to be eligible to become full-time and eligible for health insurance. Some managers show favoritism to the employees. Now, the jobs available at HEB. Here are the store jobs. The HEB checker. This is the cashier position at HEB. The requirements are minimal and you don't have to have any experience, although cashier experience is preferred. The HEB bagger. This job is well suited for youngsters who are 16 and 17 years old, as well as seniors and just about any other person who likes this type of customer service-oriented work. The HEB overnight stocker. You're going to be working midnight shift and you'll have the advantage of seeing all the products that come in from the warehouses into your store. This can help you later on if you want to become a manager. HEB food service rep. In this specialty job, you're going to be attending to customers in one of the many different departments at the store. For example, you'll be working in the deli, produce, bakery, seafood, or other sections. The HEB baker. This job carries quite a few responsibilities. You're going to be in charge of baking fresh products and helping customers pick and choose from the bakery products. To get this position, you have to have 2 to 5 years of experience in a related field, or you need to have been a baker or an assistant baker. The cross-functional rep. In this position, you'll be the go-to guy or gal who fills in for people when they either call out sick or go on vacation. This job is going to give you an advantage because you'll be able to be a jack of all trades, so to speak. You'll learn all the different types of jobs available at the store. This is a great position to have if you have your eyes set on some type of managerial job in the future at HEB. HEB pharmacy technician. To be considered for this job, you have to be at least 18 years old, and you need a certificate from the state of Texas as a pharmacy technician. There are a long list of duties associated with this very responsible job, including filling medical prescriptions and handling tons of questions from patients. Department managers. Every department at HEB has its own manager. In this position, you'll be in charge of making out the employee schedules, overseeing your inventory, and watching over your employees to make sure they're providing excellent customer service. The best department managers get promoted eventually to assistant manager. And now, the assistant manager position. In this position, you're also referred to as an HEB assistant store director. You'll be assuming many of the duties and responsibilities of your store manager, and you'll help your store manager make the store a success. The HEB store director or store manager. In this salaried position, you're completely in charge of and in control of your entire store. You are also ultimately responsible for the successes and the failures of your store. This is not one of those management jobs where you can sit on your hind end all day. Now for the entry-level warehouse jobs. There are quite a few warehouse positions always available in various locations throughout Texas. The most common entry-level job in the warehouses is the HEB order selector. In this job, you will be the order picker and you will be lifting boxes throughout your shift. You'll learn how to operate a forklift and practice many safety procedures. To get this position, you have to have a high school diploma or a GED and basic math, reading, and writing skills. As with most warehouse positions, an entry-level job here earns you a slightly higher salary than in a store position. However, it comes with a more physically demanding job. There are many other jobs available in the warehouses, such as maintenance, shipping and receiving, safety, and sanitation. What is the starting pay at HEB? The starting pay for an entry-level position at the store is a hefty $14 an hour or more. This depends on the store and the location. For warehouse positions, such as the order selector described above, you'll start out at $15.70 an hour. How to apply at HEB? In order to apply at HEB, you're going to have to do it online. All you have to do is visit the official careers website, and I've included the link below in the description. When you get to the main careers page, look for the 6 different categories of employment listed and choose one. Follow the links, and you shouldn't have any problem picking out your desired job and submitting your application after you register for a free account online when it tells you to do so. At the end, it gives you a chance to upload your resume if you have one, and if you're applying for a salaried position, make sure you upload a resume. If you're applying for an hourly job, it's also a good idea to upload a resume because you'll stand out apart from the rest of all the other applicants. Here's what to expect during the hiring process. Once you submit your application online, HEB is going to send you an email to tell you your application is under review. If they choose you, they'll ask you to have an interview with an HEB recruiter. That person will either call you or send you an email. The interview will be conducted either through the online video process or in person. Usually, you're going to have to complete the online video interview before you are asked to come in person. From the time you submit your application to the time you get hired takes anywhere between 4 days up to 3 weeks and sometimes even a month. Here are some examples of interview questions you may be asked. Can you work flexible hours? Why is it that you want to work at HEB? Tell us something about yourself. In 5 years, where do you see yourself while working at HEB? If you encountered a rude customer at HEB, what would you do? Look at these questions and practice your answers so you can give yourself an advantage during the interview. How old do you have to be to work at HEB? Well, you have to be 16 years old to work at HEB. And usually those workers work as baggers. Does HEB drug test before hiring? HEB sometimes drug tests their applicants before they're hired. Definitely, if you're applying for a salaried position, you should expect a full background check and a drug test. How do you check on your HEB application status? Simply log into your account and refer to the email you received after you submitted your online application. Try to be patient when you're trying to hear back from the company after your interview. Some people say they received a notice of being hired just 48 hours after the interview. Others say it takes 1 to 2 weeks. And here are some final thoughts on what I think about getting a job at HEB. HEB is a company that really cares about its employees. A 16-year-old can start out working as an entry-level bagger and progress through the system within a few short years to a department manager making at least 3 to 4 times as much. The opportunity to advance is there. The pay is above average for a supermarket chain. Employees brag about how great the work atmosphere is, and overall, the management staff is great to work with. HEB is definitely a supermarket chain that offers people a bright future. I can't say the same for many other supermarket chains. For more excellent how to get a job videos, click here on the right. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe with this button on the left.